Hey, it's CVV, Chris Van Vliet, and you have to check out the fastest rising podcast in all of professional wrestling. I'm talking about the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. If you're looking for pay-per-view predictions, if you're looking for pay-per-view reviews, if you're looking for interviews, check out the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Crash and
Burn! We are back with another predictions episode here on Crash and Burn for NXT Takeover 36 taking place this Sunday, which is the night after SummerSlam, at the usual location, the CWC, whatever you want to call it. And there's 5 matches on the card, so before we get to that, let's bring everybody in. It's been a while since we had this many people for a Crash and Burn episode, so it's good to have this again.
7 to be exact.
Since you already talked, AJ, you go first.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Crash and fucking Burn Wrestling Podcast. Today we're reviewing NXT Takeover.
Reviewing? It's
reviewing. Oh no, predicting. I'm sorry.
Reviewing.
Yeah. All right.
The show didn't even happen yet, but okay.
Today we're predicting NXT Takeover predictions.
Before y'all go, AJ, you need to stop hanging out with Ernie. Ernie likes the weed.
Next up is Wyatt, by the way.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I got food back again here on the Crash and Burn podcast. We should call this podcast the Crash and Burn Food Podcast.
Crash and Burn Food Podcast.
Yeah.
Food podcast. Food podcast with the variation. But we're predicting for Takeover, which is only like 5 matches on the card. So maybe this is like a 2-hour event. Really, I don't know. But we're having a full house here, and
It's been a while.
We're gonna discuss here, and let me enjoy my food in peace. And AJ, once again, stop hanging out with Ernie.
Okay.
Next up, Brother Omar.
What is up, everyone around the world? It's your boy, Wrestling Omar 2.0. You're watching here NXT Takeover 36 prediction here.
Yeah. Next up, he's back again, Jacob.
Man, fresh out of a nap. It's been a while. You know, I'd be busy with work and shit like that. But I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to just, relax, talk wrestling for a day. Yeah.
He's also back, Nicholas Isaacs.
Oh, I'm back once again. We're going to be close to the 36. I'm going to answer why it's questions around. That's why pretty much that's the amount of left there. I'm sorry that we didn't need that many people.
All right. Last but not least, Lucas Atencio.
Yes, the only person that's consistent on this podcast, pretty much. But yeah, I'm here. Fucking drink Coke, because
That's the entire crowd of people for this episode. And now let's get to the matches. For the NXT UK title, Walter versus Ilia Dragonoff.
Ooh.
It's obvious Walter's going to retain. I'm calling it now. So, Omar, how about you?
Jesus, this is tough right there. We want to see at least a new champion crown. At least Ilia Dragonoff, he's trying his best since he began his robbery every Thursday nights during the NXT UK show. I know Walter, he's humongous, strong, and hustling in the UK during NXT. This is really tough, but unfortunately, I want Walter to retain because Imperium people, they're going to interfere Ilja. He had his one chance before, but he failed. Now he's his last opportunity. So Walter takes the lead.
For sure. AJ Styles.
All right, so I'm actually pretty hyped about this match, but I feel like these guys faced each other before, like one time, and then Dragonoff failed, but like Omar said before. But I think I'll be very surprised if Dragonoff wins the match, but it's kind of obvious that Walter has been the most dominant champion throughout the past 2 years. But he barely defended the title 2020, but he did it 2019. But I'm glad that Walter did defend the title again at a Takeover pay-per-view, and I would be very surprised if Dragonoff wins. But unfortunately, I have to go with Walter as well.
Yep. Wyatt.
I don't watch NXT UK, but fun fact here: Walter's the only person I've seen that held the title throughout the entire pandemic. If anyone did not know, Walter is the only person who's held the title throughout the entire pandemic in WWE.
That's true.
This mismatch I really not much care for, but as of the fact really that NXT is dead, but we're not gonna get far from that. But my pick to win this match is probably going to be Elijah Dragonoff. Even though I'm not cared for both either. I really am not cared for this match. I'm just going to pick a random pick. I think we're going to see a new champion here. Imagine if Walter gets to the main roster.
Oh my God!
To become a jobber. Okay.
New jobber. Come on, man.
You know what?
Fucking legit. If Walter goes to the main roster,
We're going to see Walter versus Goldberg.
No. Come on.
Goldberg carrying spear Walter. Let's just say that. He'll
It's
lead
gonna-
a spear.
Walter gonna go, and then Goldberg's gonna spear, jackhammer, spear.
Anyways.
Walter, they're probably gonna change his entrance. They're gonna change his look. They're probably gonna have knee pads on Walter. Walter's entrance won't have that, that. Dun dun dun
Probably
dun.
give him a friggin'
dun,
mohawk or something.
To a generic
They don't
rock
care.
music, probably.
They'll literally
Yeah, probably some generic rock music.
They can wear like a friggin' neon.
It's Nick, go ahead.
Yeah. Freaking love Walter and Lady Dragon. They're probably some of the best wrestlers. Not just in NXT, possibly in all wrestling. Their last match, which was about, I don't know if it was a year ago, but it's been a little bit of a while. Probably one of my favorite matches of 2020. Absolutely freaking insane ending. It was really better. And I mean, the fact that it's kind of taken away is good because it's on it's kind of a shame. So the fact that we're going to do it again, but this time a more, I guess, a bigger audience, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm expecting they're going to deliver a similar match and just living hell of each other, which I'm probably looking forward. Or to pick a winner here. I think I'm gonna have to go with Ilya Dragunov for the fact that even though Walter is sort of the what would you say? He's sort of the exception to the rule that if you're defending the UK title in the US, you're gonna lose it. I still think that like such a big stage, it's a big event, like when there's a lot of attention towards wrestling right now, I think you're gonna go and put the title on Dragonoff. Because you don't often have the UK champion and on pay-per-view. So I think it's preferable for them to put it on NXT UK. And to comment on the going up the main roster thing, probably not gonna happen because Walter will probably get the hell out of there if that were the case. So yeah. Either way, I love both of them.
Guys,
All right.
imagine this match. Imagine Walter versus James Ellsworth.
We're going to see a murder. We're going to see a murder on that one.
Or even better, have a 40-minute match with Walt in the UK. Walter versus Hornswoggle.
Holy
No!
Woggle will die instantly if Walt even
Yeah.
on
You're gonna get tossed into the 15th row if that were to happen. Like, he would get tossed out of the
Walter would treat Hornswoggle like a damn, not a American football, but
Walter would
England
treat like
football.
Hornswoggle like a rag doll, like a toy.
No, it's basically Walter will kick Hornswoggle like a football. So it's gonna kick him to the third row or something like that.
Walter
I mean, James Ellsworth versus Walter, I wouldn't mind it because James Ellsworth's a dumbass. So Walter would go to his chest and go,
Boom.
he would just break him in half. No, like,
I wouldn't mind it.
Done.
if Walter and friggin' Hornswoggle fought, Walter would toss him like Lesnar tosses Money in the Bank briefcases.
or even better, let's see Walter versus Lesnar.
Ooh, yes. That's
a good
that I
match,
actually
bro.
want. That would be really good.
I want that match.
Anyways,
honest.
Jacob, you're up next.
So for this match, it's a bit of a toss-up when you really look at it, because if you watch their last match was probably Ilia's the only person who really got close to actually beating Walter one-on-one on NXT UK TV, and that's because in their last match it was just brutalization essentially. Like they were just like damn near murdering each other. But I don't think, because Walter here, if he drops the title, I don't think he's going to NXT or the main roster, because Walter doesn't want to relocate. That's already been reported like multiple times. He doesn't want to leave the UK. But I do think they're going to have Ilia win. So I'm going to go with Ilia because I think they're going to get a title change to kind of re-spark interest in NXT UK. Because NXT UK puts on really good like storylines and matches, just nobody watches, sadly. But I think a title change here would kind of boost a little bit of interest and boost views. So I'm going to have to go with Ilia on that one. I think it's going to be match of the night too.
Okay, nice.
That's interesting.
Sad to say this, Jacob, but the reason why nobody really watches it because when I looked at the roster the other day, there's barely anybody on it.
You'd be surprised though. Like they make do with what they got. Like Tyler Bate right now, he's the Heritage Cup champion. I don't like the rules that they use, but it's actually like they put on good matches with what they get. And I hope my boy.
All I gotta say is Gallus gotta break up soon. I don't know. They've been a team for a few years. God, they need to break up.
Yep. All right, Lucas.
All right, finally, about fucking time. My patience has been lost. I'm gonna go with Dragonoff for this one. I really think there's gonna be a title change for this one, and that's just what I think we'll go with. And there's also no title change I think will happen. We'll get in that in just a moment. But yeah, I think this will be one great match. I think they had a match before and it was really good. So I mean, I don't see this match any different. I think Walter will dominate the first half of the match and Dragonoff comes back. So it's like the big man versus the little man. It's like David versus Goliath. This is what they're treating it like. This is how I see it as. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Nice. So for the next match, LA Knight versus Cameron Grimes.
Oh, that is.
Again.
Oh, that's tough.
This match. Ugh.
I'm gonna go with either one. I'm not gonna pick someone in particular because it's tough. So, Lucas, you can go first for this time.
Finally, thank you. God, I don't know. This is a very tough one because I like both of these guys and what they work so far. Especially LA Knight. He's done a great heel. Like this man put up some one of his best work.
This is the person that could get the rating up by winning the NXT UK title.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Goldberg.
I know he's from the UK though, so
I'm not going to say Goldberg.
Sense. It'll make no fucking sense, Wyatt. Anyways,
you know who I think is going to do it? Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the
No.
Kermit the Frog.
All right. I'm gonna lose my fucking brain cells if I'm gonna lose my brain cells. I swear.
Imagine
Yeah, I'm
Walter
gonna lose my
Blacktop
brain cell if you mention any more Sesame Street characters.
I'm gonna disown AJ and Wyatt from now on. You both not my sons anymore. Anyways,
You never even adopted me in the first place, kid.
Exactly. Okay.
So,
Anyways,
don't play
I'm
with me like
gonna
that.
go. Oh God, this is a tough one. I'm gonna go. You know what? Give me LA Knight to win this one. I think if you want to keep the momentum going, you got to do it. You got to do it. You know, keep on the roll, the pace, or whatever the fuck you want to say. And imagine the heat he would get for having $1 million man like as his butler. That makes a lot of money. And and then Karen Grimes will be his own again. They think to dress up like a damn fucking maid or some shit, but we're not gonna get into that. But yeah, I'm gonna go with LA Knight.
LA Knight, all right. Omar.
Well. This is gonna be easy because I think Cameron Grimes is gonna turn on LA Knight as his butler. He will no longer be a butler. Ted DiBiase will not be a butler too. So it's time his chance to get what he was to win back the takeover before we watched it. So close
In
to
your
winning,
house.
then
Yeah.
LA Knight took it. So apparently Cameron Grimes is gonna win this time.
Grimes, all right. Jacob.
I don't like this match. I don't like that they're running it back again for a third time because I feel like they're gonna do my boy LA Knight wrong and they're gonna make him lose here. Like I'm gonna predict LA Knight to win, but I have a gut feeling that they're gonna make him lose for a generic like feel good moment. But I think LA Knight should be doing more. I think LA Knight can be a top star in all of wrestling because he's fucking talented. He's great on the mic. He's great in ring, but I don't know. I just feel like they're gonna massacre my boy and just like he's just gonna be like a fizzled out mid carder like years down the line, and like this could be like the start of it. But we can hold out hope. Let's hope for LA Knight.
AJ.
All right. I mean, I'm actually pretty hyped about this match, but even though they faced each other at a ladder match, like in your house, the last time they faced each other, and then Cameron Grimes became LA Knight's butler, but I feel like it's kind of similar. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's kind of getting similar. It should be like a long telling story, like just like the Messiah gimmick, like last year of Seth Rollins when they had Murphy, Seth, like they dominated the Raw roster and they had long storytelling. I think they should do this like a very long form. Excuse me. I think these guys should really like tell a long-term story, like just like DiBiase back in the day with Virgil. Like I think this pairing's gonna be like very long, like a few years, but I would say LA Knight for the win. I mean, I would go ahead and go for LA Knight to become DiBiase's butler. I mean, DiBiase become his butler. Excuse me, and Cameron Grimes is still his butler. So LA Knight for the night and LA Knight for the win. He needs this momentum, and he was really screwed in the WWE like long time ago. He needs this moment. So definitely for LA Knight though. As much as I love to see Cameron Grimes win, but I gotta go with LA Knight.
All right. Nick.
This is a very interesting one because like I feel like you would have almost certainly done back maybe later on, so you would have given LA Knight a bit more time of being LA Knight. But it does seem weird to it almost feels like a hot shot if you're having but having Ted DiBiase involved in anything, having Cameron Grimes and involved in anything is going to be gold. So I'm not expecting anything drastic, but it does give me a mixed feeling. But Ferguson is winning. Definitely, I could definitely see it going both ways because I don't know about them taking the title off the match.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I don't know about them taking the title off of him literally 2 months after giving it to him. But at the same time, like if Cameron Grimes loses this, and a bit sort of a little bit stupid, I don't know. But maybe LA Knight wins, And maybe, I don't know, you have Ted DiBiase turn on Cameron Grimes, if that makes any sense in general all night. I don't know. That's fantasy scenario, I guess, for me. But I'm gonna go with LA Knight because again, it's kind of annoying to have a sort of a short first, okay, a first short reign title. I'd say LA Knight probably should win.
All right, Wyatt.
I actually, I know my guy, LA Knight. I've liked him for years because he was extremely great on Impact. I've always wanted to see him come to WWE at some point. I actually hope to see him with the NXT title one day in the future. But my pick to win, I think I'm gonna probably go with Cameron Grimes on this one because I just really don't know. I just see Cameron Grimes. I don't know why, but I think it'd be pretty cool if Ted DiBiase Jr. made a return, and then maybe they could form a stable or something.
Okay.
But the last thing I'm gonna say is to the moon.
To the moon.
Oh, dude!
All right. This next match, Raquel Gonzalez versus Dakotakai. Raquel Gonzalez. I'm gonna go for her. How about you, Styles?
How dare you?
Oh, I mean, this is kind of gonna be easy. I mean, Dakota, she just had a dark match at the main roster, so I could actually see her being called up after this match. But if she was the favorites to win, I don't know, she could be the NXT Women's Champion, but it should have been her like a long time ago. But I'm glad that Dakota's getting an opportunity at the title. But as much as I love to see Dakota to win, I would go with Raquel Gonzalez to retain because she's one of the best champions right now. Besides Bianca Belair, she's one of the best champions right now. She really improved herself. Like bench when she was Reina Gonzalez like a few years ago, that went nowhere. But ever since War Games, she got her momentum up, and then she won the NXT Women's title eventually and defeated Io Shirai a few months back. But I'm very glad that Raquel won that title. But I think Raquel should really keep that momentum going and just have it retained. Pretty much.
Yep.
AJ.
What?
Yeah, if you say that Dakotakai is getting called up to the main roster, you know she's getting buried because she literally lost to Ilia on a freaking dark match.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, bro.
Imagine loses to a fucking jobber in NXT. Just imagine.
Yeah. All right, Jacob.
This match, I would have been more hyped if they didn't botch the fucking heel turn, because they turned the wrong person heel. I don't know how you turn the big dominant champion babyface, then you turn the small, little girl heel. Like, I think Dakota's so much better as a babyface. She's a great heel, don't get me wrong. But I think Dakota works so much better as a babyface, and it would have been such a better storyline if you had, a big dominant Raquel, because Raquel, while she's not terrible on the mic, she's a lot better as a heel on the mic than as a face. Because as a face, you have to kind of stick to a specific type of script on your promos. You have to be more higher mannered and shit, and you got to be upbeat. While as a heel, you just kind of go out there and you just talk some shit and you can leave. Which is why Dakotakai works as a heel too, because she doesn't have to do much. But I think Dakota's gonna win here, and I don't think anybody's getting called up after this match because we've seen in the past people work matches on the main event all the time, and sometimes you just work a dark match to work a dark match. And I think she lost to Ilia because Ilia's actually getting called up to the main roster.
She's getting called up to Raw.
Yeah, so they have to present her.
NXT.
They have to present her somewhat better, so I kind of understand it. And I mean, it's main event. Nobody really watches main event, so I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. I don't think it's now if she was on Raw or something, then maybe. But I think Dakota Kai is gonna have a good reign. She deserves it. She's been in NXT for years, been a star in NXT for years. She deserves it. This could be her moment. So yeah.
All right, so you're going. All right, Nick.
Yeah, I have the same opinion about this. That again, it's the wrong person became the heel on this. Almost, I had the same opinion with Triple H versus Batista back in 20. Why do that? Honestly, it just doesn't compute for me. Why they usually make the same mistake that they think that people are going to sympathize with the Giants or whatever, with the Lions. That I don't get that. It's almost like they are trying to do reverse psychology, but they've been doing it for so long that it's just not reverse psychology that's become a norm and kind of annoying. For one, we kind of like a David and Goliath story for one, and you could have done that because Dakota Kai is a face, is one of the most likable baby faces that NXT had, even exclusively at the time. So I would totally love to see it as a face that he's still for like 3 years or something, and by this point, it's about time to do something different. And it's a crime that she has not held the women's title at this point. Had champ for all of an hour. That's her only title that she's ever held in the entire company, which is what? But yeah, I want Dakota Kai to win this. I like she should have won as a babyface. I like how he felt national. I should have won it long ago. But yeah, I would at least for once like to see Dakota Kai holding a thing. And I guess this is going to be maybe one of the last opportunities. So I'm not going to put them in roster. Maybe zero, maybe one. We really like for her to hold the title. At least one. That's my opinion.
All right, Omar.
Well. This is gonna be very spectacular. What she said, Raquel Gonzalez in past season NXT cuts prone to Dakota Kai, she is not wrong. She's definitely correct. This scene, Tegan Knox for a very long time, 2 years ago for War Games, and now during this 2021 pandemic with fans, all of a sudden they turn her on friend Raquel Gonzalez. That shows she wants. She want to become NXT Women's Champion for a long time. She had an opportunity once, but she lose. But quietly, what I'm hearing that backstage on those either Raw or SmackDown to have a dark match. Possibly she could go to the main roster. And I doubted that Raquel Gonzalez will retain the NXT Women's Champion. She's doing great at this time. She really, honestly, is the ultimate wrestler and a good superstar in the women's division of NXT. So that's Raquel Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. All right, Lucas.
All right. So for me, I will agree with Jacob right here. I think that Raquel should have turned heel, to be honest. Because honestly, like, why would you have your top champion be a babyface? Like, I mean, I get it because we don't have that much babyface as champions, but at the same time, if it doesn't, just make her heel. As simple as that. But I'm going with Raquel Gonzalez. I want Dakota and all. I'm part of Team Kick, but I can't put my bet out of Raquel with what she's been doing for the past months. Being Io Shirai and Ember Moon. I think Candice or well, I can't remember. No, she beat Io twice, which is very impressive. So I'm gonna go with Raquel Gonzalez. Like, I think Dakota will be called up here soon. I think she'll probably have her last match here. They should have made it a stipulation, to be honest, because how the rivalry is. Like, make it no holds barred and make it finish that. But they're doing that for the main event, which we'll get into in just a moment.
All right, Wyatt.
My pick to win, you all have explained what you needed to say. I'm gonna go quick on this thing so we can get to the next match. I'm probably gonna go with Dakotakai on this but I'm gonna say this no matter if you like it or not. But Dakotakai's thicker than a Snicker.
Of course. Okay, as
Okay,
Billy
that's
Gunn
interesting.
says, why is an ass man? I can just tell he's an ass man. Why is the type of person to eat that booty like groceries?
Why are we mentioning an AEW superstar?
Nah, you're not telling eat booty like groceries. I can just see you doing that.
I'm not Billy Gunn. Why are we mentioning an AEW superstar on an NXT episode?
Well, because it's a legend. So why?
I mean, that's true.
Why not? Why not, Wyatt? Why not?
Now, this match I'm actually looking forward to. Karrion Kross versus Samoa Joe. For the NXT Championship.
Match,
Oh
baby.
yeah.
Okay,
Great
for this
match.
match. Alright, guys, so for this match, I'm going for Samoa Joe. Because Karrion Kross could be going to Raw full time then, if Samoa Joe takes the title. So that's why I'm going for Samoa Joe to become the new NXT champion. So, Omar, how about you?
Samoa Joe all the way because Karrion Kross is going to the main roster feud with Jeff Hardy.
Okay.
Do we Jeff Hardy have that?
All right. Nicholas, how about you?
Yeah, that's good. This match, pretty much both of these guys. Karrion Kross, I freaking Impact when he debuted there. So clearly I've missed something.
Lucas.
Okay.
It's ambulance. No, I didn't do anything. Ambulance, I didn't do anything.
It somehow only makes me more suspicious. But regardless, watching Karrion Kross as his Impact. I'm watching Karrion Kross as his Impact days, and Samoa Joe has been on my radar ever since he took over Dallas. As Lucas just casually murders SpongeBob in front of all the children.
But I
Anyway.
didn't work.
These two guys are actually beasts, and it's crazy to see them in a ring together because I never thought Cross was going to come to WWE. Thought Samoa Joe truly almost certainly done. But I was proven wrong on both, and now they are going to fight each other, which is absolutely insane. So I don't get distracted here. This has been a very entertaining storyline thus far, and just the fact Joe back in his element because he's awesome in commentary, but to see him just doing what he does best again, that's really cool dances with his promos, awesome. Yeah, with all that in mind, I'm really gonna have to go with Karrion Kross too.
Karrion Kross?
I love Samoa Joe so much. I'm so happy he's on the show, but just, I don't know. I think Kross is gonna hold the title over. I don't see Joe. I know they've been putting him on Raw and whatever over the last few months, but I don't know. I feel like they may bring in some. I could be very well wrong, and I may just be making a mistake in my prediction here. Very often that Joe will be there because Jeff Hardy putting feet on the rope. But yeah, my opinion at the moment is that they probably win. Who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind in the future. Where I am.
All right. Jacob.
This match has me like twisting and turning because I don't really know who to pick because I've been a Karrion Kross fan since that band was wrestling in Mexico, And out here, like, he was. And I saw him go to Impact. I saw him get like fucked over backstage in Impact. Then he went to NXT, and he finally got a push. I'm happy for him but then fans started turning on him, and then now he's in this situation where he's looking basically weak on the main roster. They stripped his entrance, they stripped his gimmick, basically they stripped everything about him. They stripped
They
his
also
theme
took away
song.
Scarlett too.
Scarlett.
Exactly, they took everything from him, and I feel like that's a bad representation of him, because then when you go and watch NXT, you see him out here choking out William Regal in the parking lot and shit, driving away in a Camaro type shit. But I don't think Samoa Joe is winning here, because with all the like new changes to NXT and stuff, I don't know about how they're talking about putting like new faces in, new stars, young talent. I don't think that's where Samoa Joe's going to fit in at. I think Samoa Joe's going to be a veteran on NXT who starts putting over talent more than like getting an actual run and a push, because Samoa Joe's past his prime. Samoa Joe's health wise isn't going to be able to work, every single week in and out. So I think Cross wins here, and I think Cross is going to lose to the winner of the breakout tournament, kind of as like a shocker. And I think it's going to be Carmelo Hayes, but that's also because I'm a Carmelo Hayes fan. But yeah, so let's go Cross.
All right. Wyatt.
My question is, why isn't the finals of the breakout tournament on Takeover?
Because NXT's in shambles right now.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon came in with a lead pipe and just fucked the whole roster.
Yeah. Losing a bunch of the roster and
all those releases too.
Set up and a new logo and stuff.
We wish them the best future services. That's what they all say, right?
But yeah, my pick to win here, I actually got done watching a clip of them too when they a couple days ago when they like brawled and had the security and the referees broke down the steel barricade, and I thought that was pretty cool, the segment. That was a good point you put here, Jacob, but you've already called up Karrion Kross to the main roster and you fucked it up already. You change everything with him. Like, why isn't Scarlett there with him? Like, what's gonna happen with Scarlett after Kross gets?
I hope they don't make her a wrestler, because Scarlett is not a good wrestler.
No, I love Scarlett to death, but I prefer her as a manager.
She's there for ass.
But yeah, like with Karrion Kross Burn, like I'm actually glad that Jeff has got a chance to beat him, but you beat him at the wrong time. I'm happy Jeff's got a chance to beat him, but you did it at the wrong time.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised.
Him and Jeff Hardy need to put on like a better feud. Like, you need to have like a better story to put into it with them too. You did have him lose to Keith Lee, which was kind of pathetic, and I love Keith Lee to death. But it doesn't make sense that Karrion Kross would lose to Keith Lee already. And literally, Keith Lee and Karrion Kross are probably shaking hands backstage that they have to job on Monday Night Raw. Which is that you already ruined Karrion Kross's main roster call. Like, what do you expect? Like, but back to NXT here. I think my pick to win here is going to be showing that Karrion Kross lost to Jeff Hardy and Keith Lee recently. I think the win will probably go to Samoa Joe, but maybe the next champion, who knows? But I think my pick to win will be Samoa Joe.
All right.
Samoa Joe officially got traded back to NXT, all that other stuff, but who knows?
Yeah.
NXT's dry now, man. You're gonna have a new setup, new logo, barely anybody on the roster, so we'll see what happens.
Lucas.
It is Samoa freaking Joe. Karrion Kross, what to say this? This man is legit fucking cliff diving because he's falling off the face of the earth. How you go from a dominant champion to undefeated to lose a Jeff fucking Hardy? A man he's basically lost like 100 matches in 2021. Lose to him at the wrong time. Why? I'm very surprised you said that. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Samoa Joe because I feel like he's gonna go I'm gonna go Samoa Joe. And boy, I'm a big fan of Samoa Joe since he since he came over here. No WWE and anything like that. Work.
Yeah.
Overall, just me. I think he's better wrestling-wise and wise, all that type of shit. So
Yeah.
Go with that, and I think that with Matt. Yeah. But it's funny that does get injured. He's fucking injured every goddamn the week. Next thing you know, he's the fucking concussion. He's gonna be out for. But I'm going with Mojo.
Okay, all right. AJ, you with the figures.
All right. I mean, all right. Samoa Joe right here recently came to NXT and became the assistant, and now he's doing Cross, and Cross got called up to the main roster and pretty much fucked everything up out of his goddamn career, and yeah, I feel like when Jake said, I was about to say that he's passing his prime. And he really should put over new talent. Like, if he's going to be an active wrestler. But I'm going to go ahead and say Karrion Kross for retain, but with the help of a returning Scarlett. Because according to the PWA Pro Wrestling Unlimited, excuse me, Mike Johnson, a PW Insider, he said that Scarlett was inactive for a month because she was not medically cleared to compete. Like, yeah, I don't know why, but I don't know.
What the fuck? Did she fuck too hard with Karrion Kross, or what the fuck happened?
No,
she had a broken ass or something? What happened?
And I don't know if she's suffering an injury or anything, or it's personal reasons, but
What do you mean?
I would definitely see Scarlett coming back and then help Cross retain the title.
Oh, guys.
Or
what the fuck? What the fuck? No way! No way! No, wait. Am I high hallucinating?
Am I screaming right now?
Hallucinating? Is that Joey in the
For
flesh?
the first time since the Mania 32 review, you're here.
Is that Joe in the flesh I see?
I'm back.
Welcome to the Takeover 36 predictions episode.
I thought you were dead, Julian.
Yeah, I'm alive and well, but yeah, I just came on here just to surprise you all, just to see how y'all doing. It's been a while since I've been on Crash and Burn, and since y'all talked about Takeover this weekend, how could I not?
Sure, well, we're on the Karrion Kross Samoa Joe match.
Oh, For me, anybody that hasn't gone ahead and go.
Yeah, AJ, if you haven't finished, go ahead.
Yeah. What I was about to say before Julian interrupted me with that surprise return, but
I thought he was dead.
I thought we were waiting for the Mosh cast.
With the help of Scarlett, and then just make NXT great again, and Joe can be a veteran and put over.
All right. Anyways, Julian, you can go ahead.
All right. This is tough because, of course, I want Karrion Kross to stay the champion because I love Karrion Kross. And, like, his character, I think he's really helped NXT, like, his darker character with Scarlett alongside him. Like, he has helped make that championship amazing now. But since he's being moved up to Raw, putting on terrible matches against Jeff Hardy, honestly, I think Samoa Joe's going to win.
Yeah.
Mainly because Karrion Kross is getting moved up to the main roster.
Full time, yeah.
Even though I personally feel like it's a little bit early, I think Karrion Kross should go maybe sometime around the Royal Rumble, or maybe after WrestleMania, that would make more sense. But, apparently WWE has different plans, so we'll have to wait and see. but I want Karrion Kross to win. But I definitely think Samoa Joe's gonna win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
same about as Julian. Hey, Julian, we have the same shirt kinda.
Hey!
Oh,
anyways,
what
Julie,
is
I'll
this?
catch up for the other matches since you're here. Walter versus Ilia Dragonoff. Who do you have?
Mm. That's a really tough one because if any of us know, these two could have a fucking awesome match. And we have no doubt they're going to put on a great match at Takeover. But now that I think about it, like, I love Walter. I think Walter's one of the best champions. Like, he's the longest reigning champion in WWE right now. But I think it's time we get the new blood from the championship. I'm going with Dragonoff. He's one of the best in the UK right now. You know, his style of professional wrestling is super different. Like him and Walter are somewhat similar in a way, except Walter's a million times bigger than Ilia Dragonoff. But I think Dragonoff's gonna come out the champion. It's gonna be
Alright.
probably gonna be match of the night.
Okay, how about Raquel Gonzalez versus Dakotakai?
Raquel. I would love to see Dakota become champion, but I don't think now is the right time because Raquel hasn't been champion for very long. So, yeah, just for that reason.
Okay, how about LA Knight versus Cameron Grimes?
Honestly, I don't know because I haven't been watching the show. But I know what's happening. I've watched like the replays and stuff like that on YouTube. But from what I know, I think we're gonna get LA Knight to win and Teddy DiBiase is gonna be LA Knight's butler. Mainly, but I would love to see Cameron Grimes win because he's one of the best. But since LA Knight's such the big new guy there at the moment, I think they want to build him more. And by having the $1 million man Ted DiBiase as his butler, I think that would be a perfect way to build his character up a lot more.
All right, so now we're on the final match of the night. This is going to be a brutal one, I bet. 2 out of 3 falls match, Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Cole.
Ooh.
Well.
Hey!
All right, Jacob, how about you start it off?
Okay, well, this feud, I've enjoyed it somewhat, but I think they've rushed it a bit too much because we're already on the 3rd match in less than 6 months. And I think they were just kind of trying to get something big to get attention. Because if you look at Gargano and Ciampa's feud, that developed over years, and you didn't get the final match till like 2-3 years later. Which I'm not saying not every big blood feud has to go that way, but I think this one could have benefited from a little bit more time. But I think the match that we're gonna get, I think they're gonna reverse who wins which match, because Kyle O'Reilly won the straight up wrestling match, right? No, Adam Cole won the straight up wrestling match. So I think Kyle O'Reilly wins the first fall, then Adam Cole wins the second fall. Then it comes down to the 3rd fall in the steel cage, and I think Adam Cole's gonna sneakily like escape. Like I think they're gonna be like fighting on top of the cage or something like that. And then they just both hit each other. O'Reilly falls into the ring, then Cole like falls
Out of the
to
ring.
the outside and wins that way, because I think it's a way to kind of not necessarily keep the feud. I think that ends the feud, but I think that makes Adam Cole more of a dick, and that makes Kyle O'Reilly more sympathetic going forward. But the only issue with Adam Cole winning is if he's going to resign or not, because I genuinely don't know if he's going to resign, because there's a lot of reasons why he wouldn't resign that makes sense. But
All right.
against Adam Cole.
Hey, man.
Omar, how about you?
This is all quietly real strong stuff. But like I think the first fall, Adam Cole's a take. Then the second fall, we Kyle O'Reilly. And it leads to the 3rd fall. If they want a steel cage, then all this time Kyle O'Reilly couldn't take it anymore. What Adam Cole's been telling him so many times. I understand he's the top of the face of the Undisputed Era since 4 years ago. And we've heard that he's not going to sign a new contract. He's ending it. And maybe they offered him to the main roster. I'm not quite sure if he's going to be in NXT or go to the main roster after Takeover. So I want Kyle Wright to win this. I want Kyle.
All right. Julian Purnell.
It feels weird saying my name on a Crash and Burn podcast. See, this is definitely like a really good feud. Like I've been really enjoying this feud going between Kyle and Adam, and it was only a matter of time. I think it's like I haven't been on the podcast at all since fucking last year. So there's a lot of things I haven't gotten to talk about, and like with this feud between Kyle and Adam, I think the way it was set up, like we all figured someday the Era was going to split up, but it was all just a matter of who was going to turn on who. I think everyone knew Adam Cole was going to turn heel on everyone. So honestly, I kind of agree with what Jacob said, because like that would be a perfect way to like end the match. Like they're both on the cage, and Adam, they both punch each other. Kyle falls in the ring, but actually, I think I'm gonna make a little twist. What if both of them fell out of the cage at the same time?
Oh,
Then who got to get the fourth fall? Is the fourth fall just gonna be like, I don't know,
Boss got anywhere.
Buried alive.
Very alive.
But going back to that whole Adam Cole situation, I highly doubt he's gonna resign because a lot of his friends just got released like 2 weeks ago, and so if he doesn't resign, it's 100% understandable because this company is in deep shit right now. It's not looking good, but. Like in terms of like talent, because they've lost a lot of talent. Like not just the past couple of weeks, the past couple of months. We lost Watson Reed. We lost Tyler fucking Breeze. Tyler Breeze shocked me, sure. So like, what can you fucking do? Nick Khan, hands down the worst of the Khan brothers.
Me and the homies hate Nick Khan.
It's not just Nick Khan. It's John Laurinaitis, Bruce Pritchard, and maybe Vince McMahon, but
it's
I don't
not Vince. Stop getting on him for everything.
Why did I come back to? What the fuck?
Here's the thing, guys. Wyatt's right. Wyatt is 100% right. Everyone's blaming Vince McMahon. It's not Vince's fault. It's those pieces of shit and talent relations. It's talent relations doing that shit.
Julian, thank you for sticking up for me for that.
Because you're right. You're 100% right.
Vince doesn't care what anyone does now. I think Kyle O'Reilly's going to be the only Undisputed Era member that's going to stick with WWE because Roderick Strong legit told his family that he quit WWE.
He came back.
Yeah, he came back. Here's the thing. This whole run that Roderick Strong is doing, I don't think it's going to last long. I honestly don't.
They released one of his stablemates.
Yeah, like 2 of the people that were supposed to be in his little stable, they got released. Maria Shafir got released, and who was the third one? It was the
Arturo Rose.
Tyler Rust.
Yeah.
Tyler Rust.
Yeah. They all got released. So this could have been a very dominant faction if they just kept everyone. And this has always pissed me off at WWE. Budget cuts my ass. Budget cuts my ass.
Good point.
Same here. That's what I was trying to say for a goddamn year.
Julian say on group calls every week. It's not over.
If Bray Wyatt counts as
budget cuts, yeah.
Yeah.
You can budget cut in ass if you want to.
Seriously.
Bullshit.
Here's the thing. You release Bray Wyatt due to budget cuts. That motherfucker is one of the biggest, like, he's gotten a bunch more merch sales in the past 2 years the Fiend has been around than half of the fucking superstars on the roster right now.
Yeah,
exactly. And that's
exactly.
That is so true.
Yeah.
It was not.
I can go on with many more names. Ric Flair just got released.
Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
look what
Strowman.
he's doing already.
Tom Phillips.
Bronson
got
Reed,
released,
we
too.
got fucking Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman, Murphy,
Oh
Aleister
my
Black,
God.
Lana.
Dude,
Don't even
Billy
talk
Kay
about
Aleister
was
Black-
just getting over when she got released.
Aleister Black was he just came back for one appearance. They had this big rivalry set up with Big E, and then they just dropped it and let him go. It's like, fuck him.
Oh my God.
They're
Yeah.
dumb.
And
Adam
same with
Cole
Murphy.
goes to AEW. We can have a
It's
live
so
sex
dumb.
celebration with he and Britt Baker. So I kind of want Adam Cole to go to
Oh,
AEW.
ah.
Think about it.
Angelina, baby, let's go.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's get sexy.
Okay.
What the fuck,
okay.
AJ? What the fuck?
AJ, what?
They were dumb enough to
Okay,
you
say,
AJ. Okay, buddy. I know you want some, but not right now, AJ. You're too young, man.
Can I just finish my fucking thought, please?
Yes, you can.
Let Julian talk. All of y'all mute yourselves.
I got you. God damn it, AJ. Yeah, I forgot where I was. Good job, assholes.
Yes, we have a Moshcast after this.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I fucking remember. So anyway, the fucking releases have been going on. When it comes to Adam Cole, I highly doubt he's gonna stay because because WWE has, I think, extended their policy, their ban on the Twitch stuff and TikTok stuff. And Adam Cole said he's not quitting Twitch. He loves doing Twitch. So honestly, I think he even said he loves doing that more than wrestling, but I highly doubt that. But yeah, it's just I don't think I definitely think Adam would want to have one last big win before he parts ways with the WWE. But knowing how the WWE is and knowing that Triple H and Shawn Michaels' hands are pretty much tied in everything right now, they pretty much have no say in everything. These chicken shits are trying to take over NXT from Triple H. But and also the fact that fucking Nick Khan, Bruce Pritchard, Laurinaitis, all these people, they're blaming Triple H for their loss against AEW Dynamite. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. It's not Triple H. It's not Triple H's fault. It's not Triple H's fault that AEW is the much better product.
Yeah, exactly. It's not Triple H's fault at all. It's they didn't even get all right. For the releases for NXT, they did not get his permission to do that. Bro.
Yeah.
He's the one who's run the goddamn company, but Vince and his stupid little goons had to do that.
Stop mentioning Vince.
It's not Vince.
It's not Vince, man. I don't know where your head's
talking
been.
about Vince.
Anyway,
Fuck.
it's just I don't fucking know anymore. Just I wouldn't be surprised if they made Adam Cole lose because I guess what's his name, Nick Khan, I guess is running everything nowadays. Fuck him. So yeah, if Adam Cole loses, I wouldn't be surprised, but I want Adam Cole to win. Hey, I haven't been on this podcast in months, so I have had a lot of shit to get off my fucking chest.
Yes,
I don't
good
blame
job.
you.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Exactly.
I can't clap because I have one hand. Whatever.
Why do you have one hand, Lucas?
Well, I'm holding it for one hand here, dummy.
Fair enough.
Okay. All right, Tripper.
Dang, okay.
You've been
Anyway, so who hasn't gone yet here?
Thought you were dead.
Me.
Okay, Nicholas, you go ahead.
Come on, man.
Sad
I'm getting
You're going
tired.
last.
Fucking pit me, boy, AJ.
Oh. All right.
And Nick's dying.
Am I wrong? No.
I didn't. All right, getting off of that comment. Yeah, I've absolutely love the last two O'Reilly Cole matches. I want to them again for the while of the season. ROH final battle match, even no DQ, and was absolutely again. So the fact that they got to do it in NXT and the main event pay-per-view, it's been awesome. And I definitely think Kyle O'Reilly is probably the future of NXT. If they don't have Samoa Joe beat Cross, maybe they'll have Riley beat Cross or something. So O'Reilly versus Joe sounds like a in terms of this, I gotta go with O'Reilly. It's simple because, again, there's probably not going to say more than like. And I definitely think that Cole is probably going to want to put O'Reilly over as we go. Like, I think like with Adam Cole, like I had this like a lot of wrestlers, but there's like a camaraderie with him and with a lot of other people, just a different level of respect. So if he is going, I definitely think he's going to want to doing that. So, yeah, I got O'Reilly winning this, and I hope that he just absolutely just take him to the moon. No offense, Captain Black. Yeah, that's my opinion.
All right. Lucas.
Time. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I love Adam Cole, baby. This is a very tough one because this ride is really good, and the last match I had was really good. Their street fight, or whatever, unsanctioned match was really fucking good. I think that's the best match of the year, in my opinion. The emotions and everything like that. But I've got man, it's tough because Adam Cole, his friends are gone now because Nick Khan wants to be a total dick, and I want to kick this old ass in the face, send him to the Lord today. Sometimes I put the tombstone and piss on it, but we're not gonna get into that. But anyway, I'm gonna Kyle O'Reilly for this one. I think this is what happened. I think Adam Cole's going to first fall, Kyle O'Reilly the second fall, and Kyle O'Reilly the third fall. And I think the way you do it, I think brainbuster off the steel cage. Hey, go big. I'm gonna say go big or go home. If this after 30, go big or home. So I'm gonna go with Kyle O'Reilly for this one. I think this would be match because you like Triple H and Shawn Michaels because you have like two best friends, now they're bitter enemies, and they had like a unsanctioned match. Triple H and Shawn Michaels had I think Shawn Michaels had to do like a wrestling match or a regular wrestling match. And not have 3 Stages of Hell. Triple H did have Armageddon. So it's kind of fitting this time to have because the heel won last time. Let the face win. So how I can go over and after whoever Samoa Joe or Cross that one. I'm gonna go with Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah. Kyle O'Reilly. All right. So I'm gonna go with either one. So I'm undecided for this one.
I have
because it's tough.
Me either.
All right, Wyatt.
You know what? AJ can go before me because I have some stuff to say.
AJ, go ahead then.
All right. I feel like this is actually a pretty. Wow, Julian.
Julie.
Thank you. All right.
What is it?
Anyways, Adam Cole, he is a great wrestler. Kyle O'Reilly, great wrestler. These guys could go at it all fucking day. Like, indie stuff, great. WWE now, great. Like, this feud could go anywhere. And plus, these guys really hate each other. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they legit hated each other and, like, made it a big brawl at a gym or something. I don't know. But, damn. But this is a nice build to the match. And Cole and O'Reilly are great wrestlers. Very, very talented guys. But if Adam Cole loses or win, if he wins, he might resign. If he loses, he might have to leave after, like, SummerSlam. So I would say Kyle O'Reilly for the win. Oh, see you later, Julian. Anyways, I feel like O'Reilly's a good wrestler and all, and I would love for him to win. But Cole, on the other hand, needs to win too, because these guys need to build their momentum again to the NXT title picture. But one of them can do it. But Adam Cole, I mean, he can. I mean, if he loses, if he doesn't resign, that's good for him. I mean, like, I would not be Nick Khan right now and just release a bunch of random people and for no reason. But I think Adam Cole is probably not going to resign, but he will probably jump shift. But I would go with Kyle O'Reilly for the win because he needs this NXT title pretty much, and he needs to build his momentum again and put an end in this goddamn feud.
All right. So, and then I know Julian left, but we'll see him for the Moshcast after this. Anyways, Wyatt.
Now I finally go. Now we've discussed this feud for a while. Yes, Adam Cole's contract is expiring, I believe, next week or something like that. And fun fact, Pete Dunne's contract expires as well. So I've heard no news stories about either one of them resigning. So either if both of them go, that's good. Let them go do what they want, because it looks like WWE is now an unhappy product to work. You know, the releases hit hard on Bayley, if anyone can know. But, with all these releases, WWE hires so much talent that they don't even have to. That's my point. But if Adam Cole does leave, you know how WWE is. When a wrestler leaves the company, they always lose their last time. When NXT does lose one of their stars, Triple H can't book a show anymore, or Triple H can't book it, but NXT is still around. I would.
All right.
Mind if Triple H was back wrestling? I really would.
Welcome back, Julian.
Hello.
But this could be a conclusion to the feud if Adam Cole really does leave. But if Adam Cole does leave, I would leave so you could maybe reunite with your girlfriend and maybe your friends in AEW, and I think that would be the road to turn into. But definitely, if Adam Cole does resign, I think he'll win. But if he doesn't, I think I'm gonna go with Kyle O'Reilly to go with this one. But it should be brutal. But if it's gonna be the end of the feud, they're really gonna put it on that night. But I think we've pretty much done a good run on the releases. But someone who is surprisingly still employed is Bobby Hill.
Is that Majin Buu?
Bobby Hill.
Oh man.
But what are we gonna do? If WWE does continue this, and you want to see two big dudes compete for the NXT title if Karrion Kross gets called up, what are we gonna see? Samoa Joe versus Big Bird?
What about Elmo? What about Elmo and Kermit the Frog?
Yeah, I will Elmo, bro.
Elmo would shoot like him.
Elmo would get destroyed by Kross.
Sesame
Not
Street
gonna lie.
fight.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Good idea.
If Bird had the NXT title around his waist, it wouldn't make a difference because Big Bird's already yellow.
Oh, damn.
In the match, they use a trash can as a weapon. They end up just killing Oscar the Grouch. I think I just came up with a new idea.
That's all the matches.
Enough internet for today.
Yeah, I think I just came up with an idea for my next 2K universe mode: Sesame Street fight.
Sesame Street fight. You're welcome. Everybody went
all the way.
Yeah, that's what the third.
You can sing that on the podcast, okay?
Until you kill me. If I lose all my brain cells today, I blame AJ.
Say that for the Moshcast. This is Crash and Burn, okay?
Oh, okay. I was trying to say that priority song, but okay, whatever.
Right, priority song, the Sesame Street theme.
Yeah, but it's wrestling.
That's it for Takeover predictions. Our next episode is SummerSlam predictions, just so you guys know.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
For Saturday because of SummerSlam.
Yay.
You're like, yay.
That's it for Takeover predictions. Outro time. Julian, how about
Yay.
you first?
Well, thank you for watching this episode of the Mosh. Crash and Burn.
You did it again.
Damn, he botched it.
Well, yeah, thank you for watching the Crash and Burn Wrestling podcast. This has
There we
been
go.
a fun little one-time appearance. I might do this every now and then just to come on here and just surprise y'all because it's fun to do that. So, plus you're actually talking about a pay-per-view that I'm actually interested in. So there's that. But yeah, please go and subscribe to the Crash and Burn channel. Yeah, go follow everyone on their pages, on the social medias, and their YouTubes. And merch coming soon.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yes.
All right. AJ.
Thank you guys for watching the Crash and fucking Burn Wrestling podcast. We predicted NXT Takeover 36. And oh my god!
I think it hit a ball.
But seriously, but thank you guys for watching predicting NXT Takeover 36. We really do appreciate you guys watching this episode. And thank you for taking your time to do this. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode of the Crash and fucking Burn Wrestling podcast. And I hope you had a fun time and having a good laugh, pretty much. But okay, see you guys later. Crash and Burn Wrestling podcast for life, baby. I gotta go. I gotta go now. See ya.
Well, thanks for watching this episode of Crash and fucking Burn. Oh god, I don't know why I'm saying that now.
Okay, Jason, is something to tell us you're fucking now? Is there something to
We
tell us?
hope y'all enjoyed our predictions for a Takeover 36. Our next episode, as I said, is SummerSlam predictions. For the Moshcast, you'll see some of us in this call reviewing and cringing to Attila songs.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, Julian, you're coming along, okay?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Okay, so thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Omar, just go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen of the world, thank you for watching the NXT Takeover 36 prediction at the Crash and Burn podcast. Next up is SummerSlam prediction 2021. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Musket's channel, and follow every member of the social medias, member on the Instagram and Facebook. And if not, I'm gonna be sure I'm gonna be watching everyone and do this.
Fucking everyone.
Get
What?
over here.
What the fuck?
Get over here. That's Omar's
Sure.
line.
Oh, I am over here.
Okay,
What do
Scorpion.
you need? Do not hook my dick.
What?
Scorpion has that like harpoon thing, Madara. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
All right, go ahead, Jacob.
Obviously, I haven't missed a lot.
Thank you for watching this episode
Yeah,
of
Julian.
Crash and Burn. It's been it's always fun to come on here, talk some wrestling, predict some stuff. Follow everybody's social medias, enjoy life. If Ty Conti is watching this, feel free to DM me on Instagram at JDubIsTheOne. My DMs are open. You can text me, maybe a possible link. Don't worry about that, but yeah.
Guys, Jacob is overtly horny. Jesus.
Damn right. Hey, you never know. Ty Conti could be watching this just randomly on the plane, and then she heard me say her name, and I'm legal, so it's all good.
Shut up.
There's no way Ty Conchi knows we exist.
You never know.
You never know, Julian.
You're not wrong. You never know.
I couldn't say Anna J.
Hey,
Jungle
life
Boy.
is unexpected. They come in many ways.
Yeah.
That's what she said. They come in.
Exactly, Julian. Well, she said months pregnant.
All right. Nick,
I'm losing brain
bring
cells
some
here.
light to the room, Nick.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. thank you everybody for watching. We are currently de-evolving, as you can tell, every minute. So yeah, be sure to subscribe to Wrestling as well as podcast, and because follow us on whatever social medias they have. I don't know about Jacob. I don't know what the hell's going on with that.
A
But
brother can't shoot a shot. Never know.
Hey man, hey, whatever it takes, man. Yeah, go big or home.
Exactly.
take that for whatever it is. Yeah, but once again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for having me on. And yeah, I will be pulled back again at some point or another. Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Wyatt.
Thank you all for another great episode. This is probably the funnest time we've done a podcast episode in a long time. But stay tuned for tomorrow's episode, which should be fun, and we're going to do our SummerSlam predictions. Hopefully, we have a full house like we did last year. And again, thank you all for enjoying talking about a Takeover, and stay tuned to watch this Takeover exclusively on Peacock.
Lucas, end this video off.
Of course, I end this off. Of course. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Crash and Burn. Yes, I said Crash and Burn, not Boschcast, Julian. Anyways, sorry, Julian. Love you. Anyways, thank you for watching me between total jackass myself as usual, and yeah, just somebody say it's Nick Connor, fuck you, Johnny Hayes, fuck you, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. Sorry for Takeover. Hopefully nobody fucking dies. Please, Adam Cole, I swear to God, if you die again, Adam Cole, we're gonna have a problem. Technically, he's already dead because Bullet Club. But we're not gonna get to that.
Yeah, I'd let Zelina Vega crush my balls.
What? Okay.
And why
Okay. Why? If you don't have kids, then you know why. Blasphemy at its finest, but not the cutting.
Well,
but
I guess
yeah.
we'll see you all for SummerSlam predictions. Have a good
Yeah.
one. Bye.
All right, see you guys.
Oh, Jesus.
Crush and burn!